Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah, this is... Wait a second here. All right, let's watch. All right, dude. Oh, yeah. All right, okay. All right, let me be the first to say hello, hello, hello. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Let's. All right, Tracy. I see you out there. Listen. Yeah, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. I'm Jim, and yeah, like. This is like, I'll give you my intro here. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 323. We're right in the middle of a long weekend. Big Jims Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays, the occasional Wine O'Clock Wednesdays. We're in our 7th year's Big Jims Blogcast Live debut back in 2019. So, all right. So this year you've got more craft beer reviews, more craft beer. We've done over 250 plus craft beers. Tonight's craft beer is Wheat Weiss. It is a wheat beer by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. We accompany that with like a nice spirit. Like tonight, when I'm coming here, tonight it's with Gibson's Finest Whiskey and a good Cuban cigar. Where is that cigar? I think I'm just gonna. All right. So, anyways, yeah, we pair it with a good spirit, rum, whiskey, etc., and a good Cuban cigar there. All right. Hello, Sherry. How are you? But anyways, yeah, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic TV, classic toys, classic pro wrestling, classic albums, Book of the Month Club, along with This Week in Van Halen History. Yeah. We have local. We'll talk about local events, bongos, countdowns, birthday shoutouts to all of our friends. With my sidekick Cactus Jack here. All right. Okay. And yeah. What else? All right. So anyways, yeah, the blogcast scene in U.S. and Canada is now seen worldwide, the UK, Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. Thank you for watching. Tune in and turn on and enjoy the show. Politics and religion are banned here. And we are not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. I'll say this, the Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all these audio listening platforms, which is your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching the Sarnia groups, Sarnia Rocks, Michelle, you guys rock, Port Elgin groups, all the pop culture, retro classic nostalgia, vintage yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Hulk Hogan groups, Malcolm Jamal Warner, blog and vlog, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Let's see, where else can I share this to? So, okay. So, there we are. All right. So, discard. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I can share this then. All right. Okay, there we are. Kiss Army, AC/DC fans. A-Team, 1983. Ozzy Osbourne fan lovers. There we go. All right. So. All right. Anyways, yeah. All right, just check my notifications here. All right. So, anyways, cheers and enjoy the show. I'm going to give you my disclaimer now. I may say a few bad, dirty words like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Go get a Kleenex. Go to your safe space. Go to your corner. I may say a few words like shit, damn, screw, fuck might come out later on tonight. So, yeah. All right. And so, yeah. So it's Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We're in the middle of like a long weekend. Oh, man. Awesome. So, yeah, we've got like our... We'll get to our craft beer in a minute. We'll do the birthday shoutouts, countdowns, local events. We'll talk about the movie Rocky 3, Season 3 of The Cosby Show. We'll do a tribute to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Our classic tag teams, the Mega Powers. Our Hulk Hogan tribute, salute to his career highlights and more. The good, the bad, the ugly of Hulk Hogan. Our Ozzy Osbourne tribute. Double classic album, Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. Wizard of Oz, and plus always the popular This Week in Van Halen History. And at the end of the show, we're going to do a 10-gong salute to Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and Hulk Hogan. So here we go. All right. So anyways, my craft beer review. My craft beer for tonight. All right. Oh. Oh, God. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Craft beer for tonight. I've got a good cigar going on here with it. Ahoya Montero Habana Cuba from the Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. So, tonight's craft beer, all right, it is called Weed Weiss. It is a wheat beer. It is by the Bad Apple Brewing Company of Zurich, Ontario, Canada. If somebody could be kind enough to share this blogcast with, I don't know. No, don't do that. So, anyways, I'm going to pour this. This is the first, when I do these craft beer reviews, this is the first time I'm trying this tonight. So, I got one of their glasses, Bad Apple Brewing Company, and I'm going to pour it in there. Now, yeah, as I'm trying it for the very first time tonight, now I'm going to give you a bit of a lowdown on what I do. Now, in my craft beer rating, I do give it a rating of out of 1 to 10 at the end of the blogcast. So it's got to grow on me all through it. So, and I've got my beer rating system here. So if you're, from 10 to 1, 10 being outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. So we hope it lands in the maybe 6 to 10 era. So, yeah. All right. All right. So, and let me see. Okay. Well, no, we won't. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Glad to see everybody's out there. But before I try Weed Weiss, here's another thing. It's called the Growler. Now, this is like your Ontario Craft Beer Guide. This is Volume 6, Issue 1. This it has every up-to-date craft brewery in Ontario. You can pick it up at your local LCBO or your local craft brewery for $3. And so it tells you everything you need to know about all the craft breweries in Sarnia, or in Ontario, Canada. There we go. All right. Oh, here we go. All right, we've got like Weed Weiss. Now, all right. So, anyways, what it says in the back, meaning white in both German and Yiddish. So, yes, Vika, wicked behavior of Weiss and, well, whatever. It's a German and Yiddish beer. So here we go. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. All right. Okay. It's not that bad. All right. It is Weed Weiss. It is a wheat beer by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. I was just there this past summer, or just there this past about a month ago. Not bad. Not bad. Smooth taste going down. I will have to I'll have to get a read on it all through the blogcast. And also, like if you're still here and sticking around, and you want to throw out a number between 1 and 10, you want to see what I give it, matches up with mine, that's cool. Like, I mean, people have done that in the past. So, anyways, very warm tasting there. Very, like, crisp tasting. So I'm just going to set it back here. And we've got Gibson's Finest. I'm pairing it up with Gibson's Finest whiskey. Oh, yeah. All right. So, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. Good cigar there. We are in the middle of a long weekend. So, anyways, yeah, we'll get to... So, yeah, it is Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. It's a civic holiday tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow, so neither do you. And so, yeah, we will have, like, we'll get you our countdowns, local events, but we are going to wish happy birthday to a few people. All right? Cactus Jack. All right. So, anyways, happy birthday shout-outs from July 28th and August 3rd, this past weekend. Tim Tyrell, Eric Fredette, Jeff Preston, Tony Thorne, Matt St. Pierre, Tim Landry, Bob Harge DeBoer, Jeff Getty, again, Tim Tyrell, Eric Fredette, Jeff Preston, Tim Durant, Tony Thorne, Matt St. Pierre, Tim Landry, Bob Hodge DeBoer, and Jeff Getty. So, happy birthday, everybody, from Big Jim Blogcast Live. Birthdays are special. You go and celebrate yours. All right. So, yeah. All right. Thank you, Cactus Jack. Yeah. All right. Gwen, Sherry, Tracy, I see you're all watching. I think this is a Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323. Sunday, August 3rd. Hey, hello. Hello, Gwen. All right. So, yeah, like I said, we are in the middle of a long weekend. Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, yeah, we got the bongo. Boom. All right. And it's likely I'm going to be plugging the hotline tonight. So, it is... All right. 1-800-867-5309. You can call me toll-free on your rotary phone or your cell and say, hey, Jim, how's that beer going down? How's the blogcast tonight? Anyways, yeah, right on. Rock on. 1-800-867-5309. Toll-free to call. And on your rotary phone or your cell. So, all right. Bam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to remind everybody tonight a few times that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listing platforms. You listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everyone watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, the Hulk Hogan groups, blog and vlog, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, and here we go. So, yeah, so let's get to a few countdowns now. Grandparents' Day is 35 days away. Thanksgiving is 71 days away. Halloween is 89 days away. Christmas is 144 days away. And wintertime, and I hope everybody's enjoying this sunshine and heat and summer, because wintertime is 140 days away. Winter, I'll repeat that, 140 days away. So, yeah, enjoy this this heat because it's enjoy the summer because before you know it, white shit will be like all around us. Mm. 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 All right. It's a good cigar. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. Like last week, I wasn't here. So it's like Hoyle, Montero, Habana, Epicure, one from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Our craft beer for tonight, it accompanied by this good cigar. Mm. Mm. And, oh yeah, wait a minute. Before we get to our craft beer, I'm going to do the cube. Now, I'm going to take it out of this Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. Oh, what do we got here? Harmonica. Now, I'm going to try and get tonight this for you. Those of you who know what this is, the premise is pretty simple. 9 sides, 9 colors. All you have to like get all the colors, all matching colors, all sides. I'm going to do it 4 times tonight, but I'm not going to do the whole cube. I'm going to concentrate on the color tonight. And for the color, I'm going to do the color yellow in honor and tribute of the late Hulk Hogan. So, all right, brother. So, anyways, here we go. All right. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. All right. Come on. All right. Okay. Come on. All right. Fuck. You got a couple of turns. And there, that's what I got so far for yellow. And it's in honor of Hulk Hogan, recently dearly departed Hulk Hogan, a legendary like the Rubik's Cube. So I will put it back in its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. So set it back here for now. We got the uke. Bam. I am a real American. All right, no. But anyways, yes, we will get to our Hulk Hogan tribute soon. Like I said, my craft beer for tonight. Excuse me. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by this lovely Hoya de Montero Habana cigar and the Gibson's Finest whiskey. My craft beer for tonight, it is called Wheat Vice. It is a wheat beer, and it's by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. They're right outside of Godrich. All right, so it's a good tasting beer. I've got no complaints so far. It's going down very easy. With the can, the Weiss or Weiss, or pronounced like was, is a German and Jewish surname, meaning white in both German and Yiddish. So there we go. Bit of history there. Now, when I do these craft beer reviews, I don't go, well, it's a very exquisite, highbrow, high-tasting, high society kind of beer. No, I don't use fancy words. I go with what's in here and what's in my gut. So, yeah. And Bad Apple Brewing Company, they produce some winning beers. They're outside of, like, they're just outside of Godrich. Or it's a barn, actually. So, it goes down very smoothly. Now, whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I'll have to, it's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. So, Wheat Vice, Weizen Wheat Beer by Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. And I'll place this back here. So, all right. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We are in the middle. Let's see if I can share this to Bad Apple Brewing Company. More. Mm. No, I can't. So, anyways, yes. So, if anybody could share this with Bad Apple Brewing Company right now, that'd be great. So, all right. All right. Let's see. Okay, Rubik's. There we go. Sarnia Club. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna go through some local events here. So, all right. It happening in and around near you. So, Saturday, August 23rd at 2 p.m. will be the 11th annual Truck and Tractor Pull, 595 Main Street, Wyoming, Ontario. That's a good time. Simply Skinnerd at Imperial Theatre Sarnia. It's a tribute to Leonard Skinnerd. Thursday, September 18th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets at ticksub.com. The Ice Cream Festival, Sunday, September 14th, 9 a.m. at Pinery Market. There's going to be over 200 live vendors there, free parking. It's going to be ice cream everything. Who doesn't like that? $2 per person. It's at 10163 Lakeshore Road, Grand Bend. All right. Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. World famous author Mitch Albom will be at the Sarnia Library Theater, presented by the Bookkeeper. Tickets are $40 per person. Light up the night for Noel. It's a run walk, Saturday, September 27th, 6:30 p.m. at Cantor Park in Sarnia. Registration is $70. Donations go to noelsgift.ca. Saturday, August 9th. Wait a minute. Yeah. Saturday, August 9th, 7 p.m. Rumblefish plays on the Duke Cruise, Hot August Night, 297 Front Street North. Contact the members of Rumblefish for tickets. Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Mitten Village, Block Party, 101 Ontario Street. That's going to be fun. I've been there. Art, food, live music. Motown Soul, Wednesday, September 24th, 7 p.m. till 9 o'clock at Sarnia Imperial Theatre, 168 North Christina Street. It's featuring the music of Diana Ross, Marvin Gaye, James Brown, and Aretha Franklin. Tickets at ticksub.com. Friday, September 26th, 7:30 to 9 p.m. Hypnotist Tony Lee plays at the Imperial City Brew House in Sarnia, Ontario. Tickets at eventcreate.com. That's at 1330 Exmouth. Sarnia Imperial City Brew House, another great brewery in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, right there. And so, all right. So, anyways, yeah. All right, bam. All right. So, bongo solo there. All right. Boom. Okay. So, all right. And before we get going, like on Rocky 3, I'm going to remind you guys that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. Listen to your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching the Port Elgin groups, Sarnia groups. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. And what? Oh, okay, yeah. It is called Wheat Vice. It's a wheat beer. It's by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. Glenn. Yeah, I want all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock, Black Sabbath, Ozzy groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Hulk Hogan groups, Malcolm Jamal Warner groups, the blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So we can get going. Boom! All right. So, yeah, It's a good time. Mm. Mm. Opening the show, we've got from the Rocky collection. All right, from the Rocky anthology, we have our movie, Rocky 3. So, all right, it was released May 28th, 1982. There's a tie into this, people. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, we have. All right. So, all right, we've got there he is right there. Sylvester Stallone is Rocky. Mr. T is Clubber Lang, and we've got Hulk Hogan as Thunder Lips. All right, more on that in a second here. Bam! Ouch! Shit. So, anyways, Rocky 3 is the third installment in the Rocky anthology series. It leaves off where Rocky fought Apollo Creed for the world title. Rocky has had a string of 10 successful title defenses. His fame, wealth, celebrity have increased, and he has an exhibition charity event against heavyweight wrestling champ Thunder Lips, played by the late Hulk Hogan. Rocky's manager Mickey leaps in on a young and powerful. Rocky's manager Mickey keeps tabs on a young and powerful contender that rising through the ranks, Clubber Lang. When Rocky attends his party at the Philly Museum of Art, he is publicly challenged by Lang. Lang pisses off Rocky. Rocky accepts the Lang challenge. Mickey wants no part of the match. He tells Rocky's opponents were handpicked for his title defenses to spare him from the beating that Creed gave him. Mick explains that Lang is young and hungry, and Rocky has gone soft. Rocky and Mick train for the fight, but Rocky doesn't take his training seriously. Lang has a pre-match. Chaos erupts backstage at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Mickey suffers a heart attack. Rocky wants to call off the match. Mickey tells him to go on. The match starts. Rocky is distracted by Mick's condition. Lang unfortunately KOs Rocky in the second round to win the world title. Rocky says goodbye to Mick. He dies. Rocky stops by Mick's closed gym. Meets up with Apollo Creed, who was a guest, and just for the match, Creed and Balboa agrees to have Creed train him together in exchange for a future match, the rematch, Madison Square Garden, New York City, Rocky versus Clubber Lang. It only goes 3 rounds. Rocky tires out Clubber Lang, resulting in a brutal KO that sees Rocky reclaiming his U.S. title or his heavyweight championship title. Rocky fulfills Apollo's favor. Second rematch in the spirit of friendly competition. The cast, we've got Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, Talia Shire as Adrian Balboa, Burt Young as Paulie Panino, Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed, Burgess Meredith as Mickey Goldmill, Tony Burton as Duke Evers, Mr. T as James Clubber Lang. This was a pre-A-Team, by the way. This was before Mr. T blew up and starred on the A-Team and became a big star. And also, making his film debut, Hulk Hogan as Thunder Lips. Now, yeah, it's a tie-in. This is what I'm talking about here. Now, so Hulk Hogan originally wasn't going to do this movie. Vince McMahon Sr. didn't want Hulk Hogan to do the movie. He didn't want his wrestlers to do any TV or movie, saying, "You're just a wrestler, son. You do this and you'll be fired." Hulk Hogan said, "Okay, cool." He left the WWF, went to the AWA. Vince Jr. hired back the Hulkster in 1982, and the rest, they say, is history for Hulk Hogan. So, yeah. Anyways, I posted several scenes from the movie and the trailer. Look for it, like it. Yeah, so it did pretty good box office, too. So, yeah. So Rocky 3, the scenes with Thunder Lips are pretty funny. Mr. T Clubber Lang, the brutal fight. Like, I mean, I did post the Rocky trailer on my blogcast page and my Facebook page and all several key scenes from the movie, so look for it, like it. From the Rocky anthology, Rocky 3. And so, all right. Bam. Okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, like I said, I've got this movie on right now, and so, late Carl Weathers, great shape. So, yeah. So, yeah, boom. All right. All right, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323. It is Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. I'm going to remind everybody again that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all these audio listening platforms for your podcast, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching the Port Elgin groups, Sarnia group, Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock, Black Sabbath, Ozzy groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Hulk Hogan groups, blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, the Cosby, Malcolm and Jamal Warner groups, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So, and my craft beer for tonight, accompanied by this good cigar. It's a Hoya Montera. I got that from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. So, and the craft beer accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Cheers, everyone. The craft beer for tonight, it is called Weidweiss. It is a German Yiddish beer, German Yiddish, and is by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. I got one of their glasses here. See how thick that is? I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. I can say it definitely, like Tiffany, I see you're watching too. Congratulations. We're making our way through a long weekend, away from work, mandate-free long weekend, might I add. But yeah, this beer goes down pretty smoothly. It's got to grow on me all through the blogcast, and whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I'll let you know. And if you want to, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, you want to type in a number, see if it's matched up with mine, see if what I'm going to give it, feel free to do so. We'll definitely dedicate this show to Oz and Hulk and Malcolm. All right, so I'm just put this back here for now. All right, so we have season 3 of The Cosby Show. Yes. Well, great, Gwen. What kind of wine you drinking? So, all right. So we have season 3 of The Cosby Show, 1986-87 season, 25 episodes. We've got the cast. We've got the cast of The Cosby Show, the season 3 cast. Bill Cosby as Cliff Huxtable, doctor. Felicia Rashad as Claire Huxtable, lawyer. Lisa Bonet as Denise Huxtable, second older sister. Malcolm Jamal Warner as Theo Huxtable, the only son. We have Tempest Bledsoe as Vanessa Huxtable, Keisha Pulliam, Knight Pulliam, Rudy Huxtable, and Sabrina LaBeouf, Sandra Huxtable. Punyat Noir were pretty great. The older daughter, Sandra Huxtable. So there we go. There's the whole cast for season 3. Now NBC they put The Cosby Show again for its third season back into the Thursday night 8 p.m. to 8:30 time slot for 25 episodes. Now the opening credits this season has the cast dancing to Latin jazz music in a bluish gray room. So guest stars on this for this season: Jeffrey Owens as Theodore, as Elvin. Jeffrey Owens as Elvin. Sandra Huxtable's boyfriend and future husband. Rosalind Cash, Robert Culp, Sinbad, Patricia Richardson, Rita Moreno, Gates McFadden, Pam Grier. Now my favorite episodes of season 3 were number 1, Bring 'Em Back Alive, 4, Man Talk, 7, Theo's Fight, 9, Denise Gets a D, 12, Cliff in Charge, Calling Dr. Huxtable, Cliff's 50th birthday, and the season finale of season 3, Hillman. This episode starts the Different World spin-off for Lisa Bonet. So here's what, they put that for competition. CBS had, for the 86-87 season, The Cosby Show was up against Our World and Sledgehammer on ABC, and it went up against Simon and Simon and Scarecrow and Mrs. King on CBS. So, but Cosby Show was a ratings juggernaut for for NBC on the Thursday nights. Nielsen ratings, the season ends with The Cosby ranking number 1 with a 34.9 share. That means 40 million plus viewers were watching it. I did post more of season 3 clips of The Cosby Show. Look for it. The best of. And so anyways, all right. So as I said, tonight we're going to do a tribute to these 3 men. First is the Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne. All right. So anyways, and so, all right. So I did post more of more clips from season 3 on my blogcast page and my Facebook page there. So, So I might warn you guys there might be a bathroom break anytime soon. So my craft beer for tonight. But first I want to take out the. Going to do the cube thing. I'll take it out of its big Jims Blogcast live coffee mug. What do we got in here? Oh, harmonica. So, anyways, for those of you that don't know what this is like a Rubik's Cube, legendary toy from the 80s. If you're under 40, the premise is pretty simple. This puzzle, kind of a puzzle, you got 9 sides, all the colors together. You got to put all the colors back together. 9 sides, 9 colors. And there we go. So tonight, I am only going to do one side. Tonight is the color yellow in honor of Hulk Hogan, brother. So, all right, a few turns and twists here. All right, so, come on, man, let's go. All right, so I got the power of Hulkamania in me. So, anyways, there we go. A few twists and turns there. And that's what I got so far. So I will put it in this big Jims Blogcast live coffee mug for now. So, all right. So, anyways, big Jims blog. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, the uke. Boom. I am a real American. No, I won't do that. I'm not going to torture you guys. All right. So, anyways, my craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. It is a Cuba Hoya de Montano. Got that from Riverfront Cigars. So, and accompanying my cigar tonight is, and the craft beer is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right, so anyways, cheers, everyone. Mm. Mm. All right. Tonight's craft beer, it is called Weave-Weiss. I got it right here. I got one of their glasses. It's by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. I'll open this up. I'll top that up. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. There we go. Give her a top up. Yeah. Goes down smoothly. Surprisingly smooth for a wheat beer. I'm going to definitely start it off by being the spring beer. So, it's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. So, anyways, and like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, if you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw out a number, feel free. Between 1 and 10, feel free to throw out a number. See if it matches up with mine. Definitely, yeah. Definitely a good beer. Wow. All right. So, as we get to, sadly, we get to one of the most great actor who passed away, Malcolm Jamal Warner, born August 18th, 1970. I'm just a couple of months younger than him. August 18th, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey. So at age 9, he becomes interested in performing arts. That leads him to a career as a child performer, to graduate from the a performer children's school in New York City. Now, his TV and movie career, of course, Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show. His TV movies: Earth Day Special, Tyson, Restaurant, Drop Zone, Fool's Gold, Father Clement's Story, You Can't Hear Me, Muted, Mega Church Murder. TV career, 1982 to 2025. Theo Huxtable on Cosby Show. And he did appearances on A Different World. Matt Houston fame, Call to Glory, Matlock, Tour of Duty, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Touched by an Angel, Sliders, Dexter, Clarence Community, Major Crimes. He did guest appearances on Sons of Anarchy as Sticky, member of a black motorcycle club. I remember that. Suits, Lethal Weapon, Sneaky Pete, and also a TV show that I was watching called The Resident, as Dr. Austin, seasons 1 to 6. And yeah, The Accused, Irrational. Now he's also was an accomplished musician. He produced he made several CDs, miles long, mixtape, jazz funk, in the jazz funk vein version. He plays bass guitar. Another album, Selfless, released in 2015. Hiding in Plain View, released in 2022. Now, when he was on the Cosby Show, he wanted to learn how to direct. So now, Bill Cosby let him, seeing his potential as a director. He learned to direct while he was on the Cosby Show, and he's also was an accomplished podcaster. He's in 2024. He started the Not All Hood podcast. Now, what award hasn't this guy won? He's a Grammy Award winner in 2015 with an R&B record, Jesus Children. He's an NAACP 2012 winner for Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series. He had his own TV series on UPN, Malcolm and Eddie, ran from August 12, 1996 to May 22nd, 2000. Accomplished actor, the late Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm unfortunately passed away July 20th, Sunday, July 20th, at age 54 from drowning in a river in Costa Rica. So, an unfortunate end to a great life and a great actor. We salute you, Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Wherever you may end up, wherever you are, cheers. So, yeah. And I posted several of his career highlights and interviews on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. There we go, Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. So, all right. It is the first of 3 tributes tonight. Boom. Later on, a 10 gong salute to Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan, and Ozzy. Bam! Big Jims Blogcast Live! 7.0, episode 223. 323, sorry. Alright, so, alright, we got our sidekick here, Cactus Jack. Say hello, Cactus Jack. Big Jims Blogcast Live. Episode 323. Right on. Right on. Brother. Brother. Yeah. All right. So, boom. All right. So, yeah. Bam. All right. And for those of you that want to call me up on the hotline, I got the hotline here, 1-800-867-5309. You can call me up on your rotary phone or your cell, free. Toll free, 1-800-867-5309. Ask me about the beer, ask me anything. Compliment me about the show. Good show tonight. All right. So, there we go. 1-800-867-5309. And it is toll free to call. Bam. And I gotta, like I said, I gotta forewarn you guys, there might be a bathroom break. So, all right. All right. Well, anyways, we get into our classic tag teams tonight. Okay. the Mega Powers. All right. So, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage, Miss Elizabeth, Hulk Hogan. The only thing wrong with this picture, and Hulk Hogan knows it, is Randy Savage is wearing the world title. All right. So, anyways, they debuted October 3rd, 1987, of Saturday Night's Main Event that was taped for TV September 23rd, 1987. Randy Savage was facing Intercontinental Champion Honky Tonk Man for the title. He was about to win when the Hart Foundation interfered, attacked Savage, and DQ'd Honky Tonk Man. You can't win any title in the WWF on a DQ. Miss Elizabeth runs to the back, brings out, surprise, surprise, Hulk Hogan, who saved Savage from a beatdown from the Hart Foundation, Honky Tonk Man, and Honky Tonk Man. Savage and Hogan shook hands in a backstage interview with Mean Gene Okerlund, proclaimed themselves to be the Mega Powers. Oh my God, wow. Hogan and Savage would team up in six-man tag matches with Jim Duggan and Ricky Steamboat, and house show matches against the Hart Foundation, the Honky Tonk Man, King Kong Bundy, Rick Rude, and Harley Race. Now, the Hulkster saved Macho Man from a beating from Andre the Giant, Ted DiBiase, and Virgil on the August 12th, 1988 episode of Saturday Night's Main Event. The Mega Powers officially, their official televised debut match as a tag team was at SummerSlam 1988, August 29th. The Mega Powers defeated Andre the Giant and Ted DiBiase. 1988 SummerSlam series, Hogan Savage defeated the team of the Twin Towers, the Big Boss Man and Akeem, King Kong Bundy and Haku. Savage started to get jealous because of the Hulk and Miss Elizabeth started to have because of Hulk and Miss Elizabeth started having a good friendship, and he started to have issues with Hulk Hogan. He's a paranoid schizophrenic. Okay, one of these guys is a paranoid schizophrenic, one's a huge egomaniac. Take a guess which one. So, anyways, 1988 Royal Rumble, Hulk Hogan accidentally eliminated Randy Savage. February 3rd, 1988, NBC's The Main Event. Hogan Savage faced the Twin Towers. During the match, Savage accidentally knocked out Miss Elizabeth. Hogan carried her to the back, leaving Savage alone. She told Hogan to go back out. Savage went out, slapped Hogan, accused him of trying to get Miss Elizabeth, but attacked him with the WD title belt, ending their partnership and beginning a feud. Well, isn't that surprised? WrestleMania 5, April 2nd, 1989, Hogan faced Savage for the WD title. Elizabeth was in a neutral corner. Hulk won the title for the second time. So, after several feuds with other wrestlers, the Mega Powers reunited for one last time on May 29th, 1982 to defeat Ric Flair and Jake Roberts at a house show at the Palace of Auburn, Michigan. There's no Mega Powers reunion in WWF. Hogan leaves the WWF in 1993 for WCW. He wouldn't join WCW until 1994. Savage leaves the WWE at the end of 1994. So, February 3rd, 1989, they disband. So, there will be other versions of like their Mega Powers in WCW, but it was not the same. It's not the WWF not the WWF Mega Powers. So, with very different characters. So, you got the Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth, and Hulk Hogan, and all three of these performers have passed on. So that's tragedy. And I did post more of like Hulk Hogan or the Mega Powers matches and promos, and the eventual meltdown between Savage and Hogan on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So there we go. All right. Da-da-da. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Good cigar going on here. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to remind everybody tonight, again, that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to people watching in the Port Elgin groups, Sarnia groups. Michelle, you guys rock. Sarnia rocks. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. All like Mr. Mike's Sarnia, Ontario Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro vintage nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock, Ozzy, Black Sabbath groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, all the Malcolm, Jamal, Warner, and Hulk Hogan groups. Right on. So anyway, maybe I can do some more sharing here. All right. So there we go. All right. So, anyways, upcoming birthdays. Boom. All right. Birthdays today. Bam. Bam. All right. Brother posting wrestling in the 80s and 90s. There we go. All right. So, anyways. Okay. All right then. My craft beer for tonight. We've got a good cigar with it. It's an Epicure Hoya Montero cigar. All right. Accompanying that cigar is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, all right. So, anyways, our craft beer tonight, it is called Weeb Weiss. All right. It is a wheat beer. It is a German Yiddish beer, and it is from the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. And I was there about roughly a month ago. It's right outside of Godrich. Okay. It goes down really good. Good. Surprisingly, no awful aftertaste to it. It's a good beer. It's a good spring beer. I'm going to expand on. I will expand on that more on the blogcast. It's got to grow on me. Well, there you go, Gwen. It might be an 8. You never know. So, anyways, good beer. No unpleasant aftertaste to it. Goes down smoothly. All right. So, anyways, yeah. I'm going to put this back here for now. And like I said, if you're still here and sticking around during the blogcast, want to throw out a number, see if it will match up with mine like Gwen did at 8. You never know. I got to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Back. You hear my voice? I'm back. All right. So, okay. Hey, I'm back. So, anyways, yeah. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. Most of us are halfway through our long weekend. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. All right, and yeah, sadly, all right. So we're making our way, like I said. Sadly, if you know this man, if you grew up with this man, Hulk Hogan passed away at age 71 in his home in Clearwater, Florida, Thursday, July 24th, basically like of a heart attack. So he wasn't feeling well. But it's our Hulk Hogan tribute. We're going to go through his matches, movies, career highlights. He was born Terry Jean Bollea, August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia. He debuts his wrestling debut August 9th, 1977. He was trained by Hiro Matsuda, who broke his leg, thinking that Hulk Hogan, fuck you, you're not going to amount to nothing in this sport. He came back and trained again with Hiro Matsuda as soon as his leg was fully healed. So, anyways, he's competed in the AWA, WWF, WCW, NWA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. First, we're going to go through the good, the bad, the ugly of Hulk Hogan matches. And so, anyways, So, anyways, let's see. His best matches. All right. So, anyways, the AWA World Title match with Mick Bockwinkel when he was in the AWA, and the screwy finishes. Example: Hogan wins the title, but for some screwy reason, a DQ, a count out. It's overturned by AWA President Stanley Blackburn. Hogan has enough of this bullshit and leaves the AWA November 1983 for the WWF. So, anyways, let's see here. All right. So, okay. Anywho. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So, there we go. First match, WWE. All right. So, anyway. All right. So, anyways, Hulk Hogan, January 23rd, 1984, he wins his first WWF title against the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik beat Bob Backlund at the time, who was champion, but Vince McMahon, owner of the WWE, wanted to get the title off of Backlund, so he chose the Iron Sheik, and this sets up Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan wins the title from the Iron Sheik, setting off Hulkamania. There we go. Okay, so yeah. All right. Let's see, what else here? Okay. WrestleMania first, March 31st, 1985, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T beat Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. March 29th, March 29th, 1987, WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan in the Pontiac Silverdome beats Andre the Giant. There was a record crowd for that. They said 90,000, but come on, really? Andre the Giant led Hulk Hogan through the match and told him, slam me. All right, so there we go. February 5th, 1988, Hulk Hogan loses the title to Andre the Giant. And I think I've got, like, Hulk Hogan loses the title to Andre the Giant on Saturday night's main event. Ted DiBiase, Andre the Giant was managed by Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase buys the title. There was a fake referee involved. But, yeah, anyways, there. So, April 1st, 1990. All right, so where is it? Yeah, April 1st, 1990. Hulk Hogan loses to the Ultimate Warrior, who was Intercontinental Champion at the time. It was title for title match in the Sky Dome in Toronto. It was a clean loss. Hulk Hogan put him over cleanly. Hulk Hogan had to be the one to lead him through the match. Ultimate Warrior wasn't known for having classic matches. He was like he had 4 moves of doom. But anyway, this was like the blockbuster. He put over the Ultimate Warrior cleanly at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 6, April 1st, 1990. Again, so also April 4th, 1993 at WrestleMania 9. Where is it? Okay. Anyways, Bret Hart, who was the champion at the time, was facing Yokozuna, the challenger, accompanied by Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji, with the referee distracted, Mr. Fuji throws salt in Bret Hart's eye, beating Bret Hart for the title. Guess who comes out and saves the day, challenging Yokozuna to an impromptu title match. After being a year away from the WWE. Hulk Hogan, and he wins. And the backstory is Hulk Hogan had a black eye. And no matter how the WWF tries to edit it out, you can still see the black eye on Hulk Hogan. The official company line was Hulk Hogan had he had a jet ski accident, but when most people think Randy Savage gave it to him, and when Randy Savage was asked about the black eye, so, I don't know, So there we go. Bash at the Beach, July 7th, 1996. This was an awesome match. This was okay. So, anyways, if I could find it, all right. So, all right. Bash at the Beach, but yeah, this was okay. July 7th, 1996 was a 6-man tag team. The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, and their supposed third man, which was supposed to be Sting, but it wouldn't work. Against Sting, Lex Luger, and Randy Savage. Randy Savage was the last one in the ring with the Outsiders. Hulk Hogan comes out. Everybody's expecting Hulk Hogan to save the day and beat up the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. But no! Fuck no. He drops a leg. He does the leg drop on Randy Savage. And that kickstarts the whole NWO thing, the whole Outsiders, and launches WCW in the #1 position in the Monday Night Wars. It was awesome. I watched that match, and it was so awesome because I knew it was about time for Hulk Hogan to turn heel, bad guy, because his act was getting so old. I myself thought, after 6 years of this guy doing the same thing, leg drop, hulking up, leg drop, saying your prayers, eating your vitamins, and training, it was time for a change, dude. And it's you got to mix it up. So, yeah, this is one of the best matches of his career. So, all right. And it's not shown here, but, oh, yeah, there we go. All right, there's the, they didn't officially win the match, but they had, pelted, they had, everything thrown at them in the ring. Mean Gene Okerlund got hit in the nose by a pop can, and it was just bedlam and chaos. All right, so, okay. The next one, okay, so where are we? Okay, so, January 4th, 1999, Nitro. Hulk Hogan wins the WCW World title by poking Kevin Nash in the chest. The finger poke of doom. I don't have a picture of that, but it puts a nail in the coffin of WCW. Finger poke of doom to Kevin Nash. Pokes him. Kevin Nash lays down. Hulk Hogan wins the title. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, fuck off. Really? Are you kidding me? That same night, this was in the middle of the Monday Night Ratings war between WWF and WCW. And WCW gave away the results of WWF. WCW was live. Nitro was live. Raw was taped. And on that episode, announcer Tony Schiavone told the crowd, I'm told that, on the competition show tonight, Mick Foley, who once wrestled here as Cactus Jack, is going to win their world title. Huh, that'll put some butts in seats. And later, the Nielsen ratings showed that over 600,000 people tuned over to watch Mick Foley win their world title. Fucking good strategy, guys. Another one I'm going to get to here is the Hulk Hogan. December 28, 1997, Starrcade, Hulk Hogan versus Sting, WCW World Title. Nick Patrick was the referee. He did a fast count on Sting. And no. Bret Hart comes out. He's fresh from the Montreal Screwjob, freshly signed with WCW. Sting gives the Hulk Hogan a Scorpion Splash and a Scorpion Deathlock, pins Sting. Bret Hart does the count, and Sting wins the title. But still, it's like a screwy ending for the match there. Yeah. So, All right. So, So anyways, yeah, on with our matches. July 6th, 1998. Oh, God, here's all right, here's both of them. I like this. This was a classic match. July 6th, 1998, Hulk Hogan versus Bill Goldberg for the WCW World title. Again, Nitro. It was on Nitro. It was at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Over 40,000 fans in attendance. I will. Thank you for that suggestion. And the crowd was electrifying. The only thing is, WCW should have saved this. All right. WCW should have saved this for a pay-per-view match, but it was excellent. Hulk Hogan puts him clean over. No funny business. Bill Goldberg wins the world title. And so, all right. One more. 1998 Halloween Havoc pay-per-view, October 25th, 1998. Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. This wasn't the same as their WrestleMania match because this was a clusterfuck from the beginning. They didn't plan out the match. They didn't. Warrior. Oh God, they were getting their moves in. This was it was voted the worst match ever from all the journalists, all the fans. Hogan attempted to do a fireball, but it backfired, and it was one of those worst. It was rumored that Hulk Hogan told Eric Bischoff, the head of WCW, to bring in the Ultimate Warrior because he wanted to get revenge. He wanted to avenge his loss from the WrestleMania match, where he lost cleanly to the Warrior. So I don't remember who won this match, and it's a terrible match. It was. So, yeah. So, anyways, the amount of pull this guy had. Where's my cigar? Oh, right there. Now, the amount of what his WCW, I read it online, 1998 WCW deal contract, 3 annual payments of $1.35 million, 6 pay-per-view appearances with 15% of the guarantee of the cable sales, minimum guarantee of $675,000 per event. holy shit, he really knew how to swindle WCW. They're like, I mean, every Night to Win Thunder episode, he would get paid $25,000 per show and 25% of the post-tax gate revenue. Fourth year of his WCW deal, he earned a $100,000 consulting fee, 50-50 split on the net merchandising revenue, and 50% for any use of royalty for any percent usage of his likeness. He was paid $20,000 per month to wear NWO merchandise. Yeah, imagine that. $20,000 per month to wear NWO merchandise. First class travel, limo, Learjet. Well, that's expected, though. He had his creative control clause. This guy, like, I mean, as much as behind the scenes, I've read about this guy and his creative control clause. He had final say on who he could beat, who could beat him, and if he didn't want anybody to beat him, I don't feel that, brother. That kind of like, you know, if you're ahead of a WCW, yeah, good businessman. He's a good businessman. I'll give him that. Like, he knew how to, like, he was like, his net worth at the time of his death was like 25 to 30 million. Mm. 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 Yeah, like, I mean, if you were Eric Bischoff or Vince McMahon, you'd never give like a wrestler full creative control because that fucks up the rest of the card. It holds other wrestlers down. But hey, he was a good businessman. He had to look out for himself. 6-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, 6-time WWF World Heavyweight Champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, 1990-91. First one-time WWE Tag Team Champion with Edge. He's in the Hall of Fame twice, 2005 solo, 2020 the NWO. His movie career, of course, Thunder Lips in Rocky III, No Holds Barred, Mr. Nanny, Thunder in Paradise, TV show Spy Hard, Santa with Muscles, TV, of course, the A-Team. Oh my God. Oh shit. Yeah, I watched that episode with him and Mr. T and the rest of the A-Team where they do like it was saving a community center from mobsters, and yeah, like I'm sorry I speak ill of the dead, but wow, what a okay actor. So yeah, Walker Texas Ranger, his cartoon Baywatch, Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling cartoon. Feuds with like he had feuds with like the Iron Sheik, Macho Man Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, feuds with the then young Undertaker, the Dungeon of Doom, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, Sergeant Slaughter, and also, interestingly enough, a canceled feud with like Jake the Snake Roberts. You want to know why? Because him and Jake Roberts were in a match. It was a house show dark match. It wasn't televised or anything. And Vince McMahon and his right-hand man, Pat Patterson, were sitting in on the match. And they found the fans cheering for Jake Roberts more. So, and then they decided, they looked at each other and said, no, we can't have that. We can't have the, if these two are going to feud, they're going to cheer for Jake Roberts more than Hulk Hogan. We can't have like that. So that feud was canceled. Jake Roberts lost out on a lot of money there. So, but yeah, it was like Vince turned to Pat and said, no, nix this feud. It's not good. So, anyways, that would have been like an awesome feud to see. And so, and of course, Hulk Hogan copied his look from superstar Billy Graham. Of course, you can see like the tie dye in there, and the physique, the beard, the goatee, and all that. Yeah. So, anyways, and also he has his imitators too. Randy Hogan, combination of Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. So, anyways, but It also Roddy Piper, Zeus, Earthquake, Incredible Typhoon, Earthquake. Mm, mm, mm. Also, I'm in a union, and this I read this. Mm, mm. I'm in a union. I don't know how many out there of you out there that are in a union, but Jesse the Body Ventura, also one of like Hulk's earliest like feuds, tried to start a union in the WWF around the time of WrestleMania 3. Now he held a meeting with the boys, all the roster, including Hulk Hogan, who was in there, and then somebody went to Hulk Hogan. Somebody went to like Vince McMahon and said Jesse might start a union, blah blah blah. And Vince went and said like, I'll fire anybody who is in this union, you know. So he quashed the union right then and there. Now Jesse Ventura took Vince McMahon to court over unpaid royalties and the federal deposition. You can ask anything you want to. His lawyer asked Vince McMahon, was there ever a union in the WWE? Nope. Vince said, I think Jesse spouted his mouth off once about it. And then Jesse's lawyer asked Vince McMahon point blank, who started this? Who told you if you didn't know? Without a doubt, without any hesitation at all, Vince said Hulk Hogan. And when they looked at the financials for WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan got paid more than anybody else there. Even Andre the Giant, even like all the guys, yeah. And so why would Hulk Hogan want a union when he was getting taken care of from the beginning? So, so anyways, that really like, if you're in a union, you'd be pissed about that. But anyway, Hulk Hogan had to protect his interests. So, and I can't see, and personally for me, I can't see a union in professional wrestling. It would never work. I can't see Hulk Hogan, like somebody like the Brooklyn Brawler or some enhancement talent getting paid the same as Hulk Hogan. It just would not work. So, anyways, but yeah, unfortunately, it's the good, the bad, the ugly of Hulk Hogan. And I mean, he's done Make-A-Wish. He's more Make-A-Wish wishes, fulfilled more Make-A-Wish wishes than he knew how to reinvent himself, though. Yeah, but he spent way he was a spotlight hogger. I mean, it was too much. Like, I mean, he did know how to protect his business interests. He was out for himself. You know, I don't blame him. Professional wrestling is a cutthroat business. So, yeah. Mm. 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 Unfortunately, he had his Hulk Hogan restaurant, Hulk Hogan Pastamania. He almost got in on the George Foreman grill. He almost had his own line of George Foreman grills. Anyway, yeah, until he didn't win. And then George Foreman took it, and made a lot of money. So, and yeah, as Hulk Hogan passes away at age 71 at his home in Clearwater, Florida, heart attack, 71 years old, on Thursday, July 4th, 2025, and we will have a 10 gong salute for him, Malcolm, Joel, Warner, and Ozzy at the end of the show, at the end of the blogcast. And yeah, this one's wherever you are, Hulkster, and I hope you're somewhere. There we go. Cheers. Mm. 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 Well, I'm not going to disagree with you there, Glenn. I mean, it was like even though like after watching him for 6 years in the WWE, Denise, I see you're watching too. After watching him for 6 years in the WWE, his act got old. The match, the familiar, the Hulk up, the Superman comeback, the leg drop, 1, 2, 3, and the interview with like Vince McMahon. Maybe it's time for we put Hulk Hogan on the bench. And I don't think Hulk Hogan agreed with that, but keep him as a special Babe Ruth type of attraction. But he did that Bash at the Beach heel turn so spectacularly. That was about time. I love that. It was like cool. That was the cool moment in his career, though. but yes, it was, as a businessman, he protected his interest, and it was all about himself. So, cheers to you, Mr. Hogan. All right. So, all right. So what do we got here? Just checking my notifications. All right. So, anyways, there we go. Boom. Whoa. All right. And if you want to call me up on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309 on your rotary phone or your cell, and say, hey, Jim, how's that, beer going down? How's the blogcast? I love it. So, hey, right on. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, boom. It is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We're making our way through a long weekend, August long weekend, Civic long weekend. And, my craft beer for tonight, accompanied by this, great cigar. All right. Oh, I got to add, too, Hulk Hogan had to pay Marvel Comics for usage of the Hulk Hogan name, but he bought it all back in 2023. He bought it back, the copyright, everything from Marvel in 2023. Oh, I didn't know how much, how much it was, but it must have been a couple of $1 million. I got a good cigar here tonight. It's a Hoda Montoya from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Little top up right there. All right. So, and our craft beer for tonight. It is called Weedweiss. It is a German Yiddish beer. It's a wheat beer. It's from Riverfront Cigars, Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Yeah, very good beer. Very good spring, summerish beer. Goes down smoothly. Heidi, I see you've just joined us. Right on. Okay. All right, Heidi. Tonight's beer is called Weedweiss. It is by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. All right, so. Okay. It's good beer. It goes down very smoothly. No unpleasant aftertaste to it. It's a spring summer beer. And, let me top this up a little bit here. Yeah. Warm, smooth. Yeah. This is a back deck patio beer. Definitely a back deck patio beer. So, and I do give this, like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you want to throw out a number, see if it matches up with mine, like Gwen has done. So, and stick around. So, yeah. I'll just put this back here for now. Yeah. Shit. That's good. That is really good. So, All right. As we get to our all right. So, anyways, as we get to our do our Ozzy tribute. All right. So, all right. We get to our Ozzy Osbourne tribute. What having is all right. So, anyways, okay. Yes, our Ozzy Osbourne tribute. We've got his classic album back there. So, anyways, his real name was John Michael Osbourne. Born in Morton Green Maternity Hospital, December 3rd, 1948. He grows up in the Aston area, Birmingham. Mother Lillian, father John Thomas, three older sisters, Jean, Irish, and Gillian. two younger brothers, Paul and Tony. He acts in a school play. Acts in school plays, H.M. and Pinafore and the Mikado. Becomes a Beatles fan at age 14. Leaves school at age 15 as odd jobs. Construction laborer, trainee plumber, apprentice tool and die maker, slaughterhouse worker. Can you imagine Ozzy coming over to do your plumbing? Or you're like, or a tool and die maker? Black Sabbath, formed Black Sabbath with like Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi, and Bill Ward. And they do 9 studio albums together. Solo career, 13 studio albums. He created Ozfest in 1996 with the first Ozfest held in New York, Pennsylvania, September 20th, 1996. That establishes up-and-coming bands play there on Ozfest, including Black Sabbath. He's done TV, reality shows, The Osbournes, March 5th, 2002 to March 21st, 2005. Funny scandals, though. When he first signed his first solo record deal with CBS Records in 1981, he was drunk, and in a meeting with CBS Records, he bites the head off a dove. Ew, yeah, that went over well. January 20th, 1982, performing at the Veterans Memorial Auditorium in Des Moines, Iowa, bites the head off. Yeah, someone else good at self-promotion. He bites the head off of a live bat. The bat bit him, though, and he had to get vaccination shots for rabies. 6 vaccination shots in the stomach. And that was not pleasant. February 18th, 1982, he was drunk and he pisses on the Alamo Cenotaph and was banned from San Antonio, Texas for a decade. So, he's taken along on his tours like Metallica. He's taken along Rat. He's taken along Motley Crue. That launched their careers into the that he launched their careers. Music lawsuits from parents, Suicide Solution. He's won all of them though. Like he was accused of like putting backward masking messages on his on his albums, but yeah, bullshit. So, he went solo. Here's his solo band. That's Rudy Sarzo, who would later leave to join Quiet Riot. And this is later leave to join Quiet Riot, but there's Tommy Aldridge, Ozzy, Randy Rhoads, and Rudy Sarzo. His best guitarists, I think, were like Randy Rhoads, Jake E. Lee from in the 80s, Ultimate Sin era, and Brad Gillis. He had to step in on, I gotta give special props to Brad Gillis because he stepped in on on the tour when Randy Rhoads was killed and did a great job there. Other notable guitarists were like Tony Iommi, Zakk Wylde, and so he also, with Captain Lou Albano, managed the British Bulldogs to the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2. That was when Hulk Hogan faced off against King Kong Bundy in a steel cage match. And so he's a member of, he was inducted in WWE Hall of Fame class in 2021. So, yeah, anyways, yeah, what can you say about Ozzy that has not been said at all? Like, I mean, yeah, and so, but we cheers to you, Mr. Osbourne, wherever you are right now. Cheers. And I did post more of, like, as with Hulk Hogan, I posted more of his matches and his interviews on my Blogcast page, my Facebook page. And with Ozzy, I posted, like, several videos from Black Sabbath and his studio solo albums on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So, yeah. All right. Cheers, Mr. Osbourne. All right. So, I know, eh? Fuck. Yeah. Fuck, I know. I mean, it, I mean, it, mm, 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 okay. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun, crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. Or Mama, I'm coming home. Yeah. So I don't want to give the ending away there, but yeah, Ozzy did pass away. It wasn't good. His health wasn't good. It was like deteriorating. And cheers to you, Mr. Osbourne. You know. Mm. Mm. All right. So, okay. So we're gonna do like this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. I've got a good craft beer going on here. It's accompanied by like this cigar, Cuban cigar. It is like a Hoya Montero Habana Epicure. And it's almost near its end, so I did bring backup though. Mm. 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 Yeah, like I said, the craft beer every night, accompanied by this fine cigar from Riverfront Cigars and our Gibson's finest whiskey. Mm. 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 All right, our craft beer for tonight, and wow, I've been talking so much, I'm thirsty. It's called Weed Vice. I look at the texture of that. It is from Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. I'll give it a little top up. Yeah, I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. Very good beer. Goes down smoothly. There's no unpleasant aftertaste to it. It's a spring, summer, and fall beer. We're going to put this, actually, I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say it's an all year round beer because it'll be good in the summertime, good in the wintertime to warm up. So it's good all round beer, good back deck patio beer, good by a roaring fire beer. So, yeah. So we'll put, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you're still here and you want to stick around, throw it a number like Gwen has done or any other people have done, feel free to do so. So right on. All right. So for the third time tonight, I'm going to do the cube. I'm going to do like, I'll take it over its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Harmonica. Now, excuse me. I am concentrating on the color yellow tonight in honor of Hulk Hogan. So, what this is, if I have to explain it to you, if you're under 40, legendary toy from the 80s. You have to get all. There's 9 sides. You have to get all the same color, same sides. So here we go. I am going to do for a couple of spins yellow. All right, boom, bam, ba, 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 ba. All right, so there we go. Come on, you biatch. All right, so anyways, shit. Well, I got close to it. There we go. I'll just put it back in Big Jim Podcast Line coffee mug. All right. Okay. So we got like our classic albums, Ozzy's Blizzard of Oz tonight. But here's like another. This is an album I found at Goodwill. Like this is Black Sabbath. We sold our souls for rock and roll. It is not a studio album. It's a best of, basically live. I think it's got the original band on it: Ozzy, Tony, Geezer, Bill Ward. We've got Black Sabbath, The Wizard, The Warning, Side 2, Paranoid, War Pigs, Iron Man, Side 3, Tomorrow's Dream, Fairies Wear Boots, Changes, Sweetleaf, Children of the Grave, Side 4, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Am I Going Insane, Laguna Sunrise, Snowblind, and NIB. So yeah, there we go. There's like, it opens up. Ooh, oh, look at that. Mm. I don't know what that means, but it there's no, yeah, 2 records inside of here. Yeah, and so I saw this at Goodwill, so I had to pick it up. All right. So anyways, we go on to Ozzy's Blizzard of Oz. Great album. Again, I think I picked this up in like a thrift store, Goodwill or Value Village or whatever. Now this was released March 27th, 1981. Recorded at Ridge Farm Studios in Whisper, England. The band: Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads on guitar, Lee Kerslake on drums, Don Airey on keyboards, Bob Daisley on bass. There's the back of it. All right. The songs. Side 1, I Don't Know, Crazy Train, Goodbye to Romance, D, Suicide Solution. Side 2, Mr. Crowley, No More, No Bone Movies, Revelation, Mother Earth, Steal Away the Night, Mr. Crowley, da 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 da. This is the debut album for Ozzy after he was fired from Black Sabbath. Most of Blizzard of Oz was written by Ozzy, Randy Rhoads, and Bob Daisley. Blizzard of Oz was produced by Ozzy, Randy, Bob, and Lee. Now the single Crazy Train was the first single produced, peaked at number 9 in the US Billboard album chart, and would be the live album Ozzy Tribute in March of 1987. Aleister Crowley was the second single released, inspired by a book about occultist Aleister Crowley. Mr. Crowley, da 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 da. Maybe I can... Mr. Crowley. But no, I can't do it that good. So, anyways, yes, Ozzy was sued in 1984 over the song Suicide Solution by the parents of John McCallum, who shot himself in the head. The case was dismissed. But good publicity for the record, though. The tour started September 30th, 1980, England, Wales, then hit North America April 22nd, 1981, and U.S. and Canada. It ends September 13th, 1981 in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is Randy Rhoads' first album with Ozzy. And so, let's see. Let's open her up here. No cover art in the back there. So, yeah, cool, great. So, yeah. They want to thank Stuart Hopkins, Jet Records, the Arden family, Pete Mills, Jade, the Andrews, photography, Finn Costello. So still, like, if this is a classic album from Ozzy. So, yeah, pick it up. And I did post, like, Crazy Train, D, Mr. Crowley on the videos on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page. So look for it, like it. All right. So, yeah. Da, 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 da. Ah, man, I think that cigar is done. I am going to go, like, all right. So, anyways, I have a backup cigar. So, Mr. Crowley. Da, 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 da. Bear with me here. There we go. All right. So, so, anyways, yeah. All right. Good. First, before we get going, though, move on to my most favorite part in the blogcast. Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. Like us, share it, subscribe to us, listen to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. Which is your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at YouTube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Port Elgin groups, the Sarnia groups, Sarnia Rocks, Michelle, you guys rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock, Ozzy, Black Sabbath groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Hulk Hogan groups, all the blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, all the Malcolm, Jamal, Warner, Cosby Show groups. Yeah, right on. So, all right. Boom. Yeah. All right. Bam. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We are making our way through like a long weekend. Great, good. My craft beer for tonight. It is accompanied by a Hoya de Montea Habana cigar from Riverfront Cigars. What do we got here? All right. Okay. So, anyways. Yeah, I knew this would happen. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, just checking out a notification here. All right. So, yeah, the craft beer for tonight, it is like a good cigar, the Hoya Montea from Riverfront Cigars, accompanied by like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, we have Weevice. And yeah, that's their Bad Apple Brewing Company glass, right there. I'm going to give this a top up. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Yes, it's a good all-around beer. Goes down smoothly, no unpleasant aftertaste. It's a good spring, summer, fall, winter beer. Good by a roaring fire, good by a back deck patio, and you can take it to the beach, outdoors. Yeah, and I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say it's a good barbecue beer here too. So, all right, and like I said earlier, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw out a number like Gwen did, or anybody else, see if it matches up with mine, feel free to do so. So here we go. All right. We got our my most favorite time in the blogcast here. It's called This Week in Van Halen History, covering all eras of the band here. So, from July 28th to August 3rd. July 28th, here we go. July 28th, 1988, Van Halen brings the Monsters of Rock tour to the Kingdome in Seattle, Washington. July 28th, 1990, Van Halen played the Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. July 28th, 1995, Van Halen played the World Music Theater in Tinley Park, Illinois. July 29th, 2004, Van Halen played the Sabbath Center in St. Louis, Missouri. July 29th, 1988, David Lee Roth plays Ruff Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. July 30th, 1985, Eddie Van Halen files for a request for a U.S. patent number 4656917 for a string support instrument table. July 31st, 1986, Van Halen plays the Brendan Byrne Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. July 31st, 1998, Van Halen plays the Coca-Cola Lakewood Amphitheater in Atlanta, Georgia. August 1st, 1978, David Lee Roth is interviewed at KTRN 1290 AM radio. August 1st, 1984, David Lee Roth throws a birthday party at Area Nightclub in Manhattan, New York. August 2nd, 1982, Van Halen appears on the nationally syndicated show Rockline. August 2nd, 1995, Van Halen played the Pine Knob Music Center in Clarkston, Michigan. August 2nd, 1998, Van Halen played the Starwood Amphitheater in Nashville, Tennessee. August 3rd, 1988, David Lee Roth plays McNichol Arena in Denver, Colorado. August 3rd, 1991, David Lee Roth plays Kingswood Music Theater in Toronto, Ontario. And August 3rd, 2004, Van Halen plays the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. And that is This Week in Van Halen History. Right on. So, okay. All right. Boom. Boom. Bam. All right. And if you guys want to call me up on the blogcast, a toll-free number here, 1-800-867-5309. On your rotary phone or your cell, say, hey, Jim, like that blogcast tonight. I like the beer. How's it going? Blah, 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 blah. Again, toll-free, 1-800-867-5309. Hi. How's it going? All right. Bam. All right, so bear with me here. I'm going to rate the beer right now. So let's see. All right. Accompanying my beer tonight is like a good cigar. It's a Hoyle Mantea cigar from Riverfront Cigars. Mm. So, and yes, and accompanying that is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. All right. And yeah, my final thoughts on this beer. But before I do, let's run through the beer rating system. All right. So, anyways, there we go. There's the beer rating system. 10, 9, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. There we go. So, all right. My final thoughts on this beer. All right. So, it's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. It's an all-round winter beer. There's no unpleasant aftertaste to it. Yeah. Okay. This is a good all-round beer. All year round beer. It is, yeah, cheers. It is good for back deck, patios, beach beer, barbecue beer. There's no unpleasant aftertaste. It goes down very smoothly. I've thought long and hard about this. Let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do here? Let me look for the appropriate number. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Definitely not. All right. I am going to give it a 9. A 9 out of 10. All right. Fuck yeah. 9 out of 10. All right. So let me. Okay. 9 out of 10. For. All right. So I've given it that. It is 9 out of 10 for Wheat Weiss wheat beer. It's by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. And it's a great beer. Guys, kudos to you guys at Bad Apple Brewing Company for making this great beer. I wonder if like somebody could share this blogcast with them. But I tagged them already. So anyways, I'll just top this up. 9 out of 10. Cheers, everybody. Damn, a classic beer. So anyways, yeah, recap. It's a good spring, summer, all year round beer. It's a good back deck patio beer. Good like barbecue beer. Good beach beer. Roaring fire beer. And when you come back in from the cold, this beer can warm you up from those winter cold. So, I mean, from those winter blizzards. This is a good beer to get stuck in a blizzard from. Good snow day beer. So, I've never said that. Gwen, you were close. But, yeah. All right. So, anyways. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, yeah. As for that, if you want like a t-shirt like mine or any other design like a tank top or a baseball jersey with the logo on the front or the back or the classic design, there they are. There's a close-up of the t-shirts. Any design, you inbox me at Big Jim Blogcast Live or my regular page. They are $35, shipping and handling included, and they take 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. I know I've sent out t-shirts to several happy people. So, yeah. So, any design, inbox me at Big Jim Blogcast Live or my regular page. And, yeah, we do. Yeah. And I'll do my best to get that out to you. $35, money order, e-transfer. Shipping and handling is included, 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. There we go. So, I'm going to do a 10-gong salute to these three men right here. So, here we go. It's a 10-gong salute. Boom, here we go. There we go. A 10 gong salute to Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and Hulk Hogan. There we are. So, all right. Okay. All right, dude. Okay. Did I freeze? How did I freeze? But anyways, for the last time tonight, I'm going to do the cube. Take it out of its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug there. All right. And, okay, for those of you that didn't know, I'm going to do the color yellow in honor of Hulk Hogan. This is a toy from the 80s, legendary toy from the 80s. The premise is pretty simple. You got to get all full colors, all 9 sides, and I'm going to do the color yellow. So, bongo roll there. Okay, all right. So, okay. All right. So, anyways, here we go. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Fuck. All right. Where are you, you bastard? Fuck. Well, that's all I got. So, anyways, it's color yellow from in tribute of Hulk Hogan. So, anyways, there we go. All right. Put that back. Okay. I'm going to give you guys an inspirational, motivational quote tonight, and it's from Ozzy Osbourne. Maybe it's not too late to learn how to love, and forget how to hate. Again, maybe it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate. And that's by Ozzy Osbourne. All right. So, yeah. Again. All right. And that's it. Yeah. So, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. Right on. And we're rocking. So, yeah. All right, people. That is it for me. All right. All right, people. That's it for me. This is Big Jim Broadcast Live, version 7.0, episode 323, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We got our craft beer review, a 9 out of 10 on Weed Vice by the Bad Apple Brewing Company in Zurich, Ontario, Canada. We got our birthday shout-outs, Tim Tyrell, Eric Burnett, Jeff Preston, Tim Durant, Tony Thorne, Matt St. Pierre, Jeff Getty, Tim Landry, Barb Hodge DeBoer. We did countdowns, local events, Rocky 3, The Cosby Show Season 3, tributes to Malcolm Jamal Warner, our classic tag teams, the Mega Powers, our tribute to Hulk Hogan, our tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, our double classic album, Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll, Ozzy Osbourne, Wizard of Oz, This Week in Van Halen History, our motivational quote, maybe it's not too late to learn how to love, forget how to hate, Ozzy Osbourne. Again, this is not spam. The audio version, Big Jim Broadcast Live, will go out live. The audio version will go out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all the audio listening platforms you should podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Broadcast Live at YouTube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin group, Sarnia Rocks, Michelle, You Guys Rock, Pop Culture Retro Classic Nostalgia of Yesteryear groups, the Van Halen Hard Rock, Emerald, Classic Rock, Black Sabbath, Ozzy groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, pro wrestling, Hulk Hogan groups, blog and blog groups, classic TV and movies, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Cosby, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. You will see me next weekend, probably. Yeah. Boom. All right. From Cactus Jack and I, and boom. Be good. We are in the middle of a long weekend. Enjoy it. Enjoy tomorrow off. I have tomorrow off. So anyways, enjoy, people. And this is it for me for Big Jim Broadcast Live 7.0 episode 323, Sunday, August 23rd, 2025. The Big Jims Blogcast Live. I'm Jim. So, anyways, enjoy the rest of your long weekend. Party on. Yeah. So we're having a good time. And, alright. So, anyways, cheers, everyone. So, you will see me next weekend. And, yeah. Enjoy the rest of this outro. Thank you, everybody, for watching and keeping Big Jims Blogcast Live alive. So, boom.